Hello guys, it's LoConte19 here, and today I'm going to talk about the possibility of Gogeta showing up in Dragon Ball Super. And before you go, he isn't canon, or anything else of that kind, let me explain why there is a possibility. But before that, let's truly explain what the fusion is. Probably most of you know, but for everyone to have a bit of knowledge about it, I will start with that. The fusion is other known as dance fusion or fusion ha, the word that the characters who are fusing use it before actually fusing with each other. But let's explain it more further in details. Two characters must equal their fighting power and energy and perform a three-stage dance, which are stepping away from each other, stepping back towards each other, extending their index fingers and touching their index fingers together. They must also say fusion ha during each step respectively. The resulting character has its own persona and attitude as well as fancy new clothes. Under normal circumstances, the fusion lasts for 30 full minutes. Stages like SSJ 3 and SSJ 4 or Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4 or Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 4, however you wanna call it, reduce this. However, due to the strain on the body, also each character must wait a full 16 minutes after defusing before being able to do so again. And there is quite a difference between the dance fusion and Potara fusion. And as we said before, dance fusion requires both characters to have their fighting powers and energy equal, something not required with Potara fusions. Also in fusion dance you really can mess it up, as it was the case with Goten and Trunks when they were trying it. When someone moves their fingers too far and too much, it creates a fat character who would be in verge of dying while only moving due to the lack of breath or possibility to breathe. And you have the possibility of becoming really skinny when you do the fusion, but you can't quite touch each other's index fingers, and that creates a skinny character who looks like could break every part of his body while just moving. And those are not required, or better said, a possibility with the Potara fusion, who only requires two characters to put earrings in different ears. Easily explained, if Goku puts the earring on his left ear, Vegeta puts it on his right, and bam, the fusion is done, and it cannot fail for as long as you put the earrings right. Unlike the fusion dance, who could fail if you slip up even a little bit. In canon storyline created by Akira Toriyama, only Gotenks perform the fusion dance. But we also have the movie in Fusion Reborn, and that was Gogeta's first appearance. Even if it was for just a short period of time, we got even more fan service from Dragon Ball GT with Gogeta showing up to face Omega Shenron, and those memories stayed with the fans up to this date and leaves everyone with a hunger to see more of Gogeta and where this character would rank in the canon side, and how great would that be. I said fan service before, didn't I? Yes, I did, and this is what Dragon Ball Super has been doing so far, and let me explain what I mean. We are on 107 episodes of Dragon Ball Super, and many fan wishes have come true, and even before that. For example, many people out there are Frieza fans and actually love this character way too much. They brought him back not once but twice, counting the movie, which equals second arc of the anime that is ongoing, and we also got him in the Tournament of Power, or more exactly Universal Survival arc. Moving on from Frieza, in your lifetime as a Dragon Ball fan, I bet you have wondered, even once, how would it be if Goku was evil? You have so many fan-made pictures of evil Goku on the internet, and definitely doing that would be so cool, new and interesting, wouldn't it? Dragon Ball Super, or more exactly Toei Animation, brought that to life. Even though it wasn't completely Goku, it was always nice to see someone looking like Goku, or even better said, having Goku's body. It wasn't Goku really, but definitely job well done there, as Goku Black turned out to be one of the best, if not the best villain in the whole Dragon Ball franchise. And to be considered like that has quite some competition, considering you have King Piccolo there, Piccolo Jr., then the Saiyans with Vegeta on top. Interestingly enough, last two mentioned left their evil ways behind and became good. But still, they were villains at the time and really loved. Then you have someone like Frieza, the Emperor of Universe 7, and something perfectly enough like Cell, who goes by the name Perfect. Then you got Goku Black, a brand new, and what a character he was. Job well done from Toei on that arc. They could have ended it better if they didn't rush things, but still, job well done. And talking about fan service and future Trunks / Goku Black arc, you also got Vegito, who was brought back just for the fans, or better said, marketing. Only 3 minutes of Vegito in the show. It really wasn't necessary for the plot, but definitely for the fan service. And Vegito wasn't portrayed that well in the anime. They didn't really make him look as strong as he really is. But you can say that Toyotaro did a much better job with that on the manga, and surely enough this reminds me of Goku when he first transformed in Super Saiyan back in Namakar, and how far more dominant he was against Frieza in the manga compared to the anime. Still, very nice to see Vegito, and definitely gave me a lot of joy, and so did to many other fans. That was the whole point of it anyway, and if you continue with fan service, let me give you something else. Transformations. Up until now in the show there have been quite a lot of transformations, and let's name a few. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan Blue later on changed, Super Saiyan Rage, not the official name as far as I am concerned, but still name that fits it, and it was used by future Trunks. Super Saiyan Rose, created only for Goku Black, and in couple of weeks we will have yet another transformation with Goku being the one to unlock it. And don't worry, it won't end here. Then you have the likes of Golden Frieza, and also Ultimate Gohan was brought back, so yeah. Fan service up at point, marketing at a point, and money. Yeah, so doing fan service actually is helping Toei and the whole Dragon Ball stuff to earn way more money than they actually can by just the anime, without selling different types of merchandise. Bringing something that fans expect and want is a huge profit and helps the industry itself. No wonder Dragon Ball Super animation has changed completely when you compare it to when it first began. Yeah, we all know it was a disaster. It has been a huge success, and I also wanna tell you guys, don't expect it to end soon. It is doing amazingly well, and it is well loved, and not just in Japan, but around the world. And now let's go back to the main topic, that is Gogeta in Dragon Ball Super. The possibility of bringing such character exists, and as I keep saying, it's the fans who actually now have huge power on what is going on with the show. And to bring Gogeta as a canon character makes far more sense now, and it shouldn't be that unrealistic to think that it could happen. You can fit him in the story quite well, but sadly with the stamina issues that Super Saiyan Blue has shown, and probably all the other transformation will too, even if it comes at this state, it wouldn't last long. So you can say that you can see you can see Gogeta for a really long period of time. And that's the whole point anyway. Definitely you will see more than you saw Vegito. I truly believe that if they are bringing new character, they are definitely going to show him more. And we know how time works in Dragon Ball, and you don't even have to look at Goku against Frieza fight. The episode 104 and episode 105 of Dragon Ball Super were 40 minutes for us to enjoy, but only 2 minutes inside the Dragon Ball world. So even with the time limit and the energy wasting issues and all of that, they can keep him around for some episodes without having to contradict themselves. Fitting Gogeta in the story shouldn't be that much of a problem, as all you need is a strong villain and you can bring him. Don't have the Supreme Kai there, and you have basically the same thing as Vegito. Maybe weaker or stronger, different clothing, of course. I don't want to get into the debate of stronger, who is weaker, because I'm not really a power scaler. And once that I did try to do that, I failed miserably. So I'm not going to go into that. So with Gogeta, they make us fans happy and even help the show to put another foot forward. So you're not an idiot if you expect Gogeta to show up, because it really could, and maybe it will. All what we have to do is hope and maybe have patience. You never know. This was it for today, guys. Make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and subscribe to the channel with notifications enabled for more content. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great time.